Hello and welcome to Look Past Limits.
Welcome. This is our very first video, so bear with us if it's a bit awkward.
Our future videos are going to be done in a vlog style. This video might be a little bit boring because it's just going to be us sitting here talking, but we just wanted to give you a little bit of an introduction to us and to this trip and to what this YouTube channel is going to be about. So who are we?
I'm Wendy and I'm from Czech Republic.
And I'm Steve and I'm from Scotland.
We have met 7 years ago now on Isle of Skye, and we have been together ever since.
And in that 7 years we've tried to travel as much as possible, and in between travelling we've stopped to do seasonal work. We've never actually made any videos of that time. We've shared some of our previous stories on Instagram, but now we've decided is the time to try and join the YouTube community.
When we are not traveling, we spend a lot of time watching YouTube videos, which helps us plan our future trips and get some information about places. And now we actually want to make some content and give some information to other people about our travels.
So we hope that our future videos will be helpful if you're actually trying to do something like what we're doing. And we also hope that if you have no interest in doing what we're doing, that we manage to make it entertaining enough just to watch.
So what is the next trip and what is this YouTube channel going to be about?
So we're going to Canada, specifically the west of Canada. The plan is to fly into Vancouver. We then plan on trying to buy a truck or a van or some sort of vehicle that we can convert into a camper van. And then we want to spend the summer travelling around the western provinces in this vehicle.
We will head to Rockies. We'll try to spend as much time in the mountains. We like hiking and climbing, so
we have some places already on a map that we want to see, mostly between BC, the west of Alberta, so the Rockies basically, and possibly Yukon, and then maybe Alaska. If we could make it all the way up to Alaska and back, that would be incredible. Whether we can do that this summer or not, we'll see. If not, we'll spend the majority of the summer around BC and the Rockies, and then that leads us on to that we're not just here for the summer.
So we have actually started planning this trip a while ago. We have applied for working holiday visa last fall. We have both managed to get these visas approved.
Which was a bit of a miracle, because to get 2 working holiday visas for Canada from separate countries, with us being from separate countries, is pretty difficult. That was...
The whole process was fairly difficult. There's just been a lot of paperwork involved. We had to give our biometrics, we had to give them loads of information about ourselves, but in the end it all worked out and we both have working holiday visa.
So we now have the visas, we have some flights booked to Vancouver, and we can stay in Canada for up to 2 years. Wendy's visa is a little bit more complicated. I've got a 2-year working holiday visa. We'll get into Wendy's visa later on in the series, but we can stay in Canada for 2 years. So we plan to travel this summer, get some work in the winter, and then we'll see how it goes after that. That's about as far as we can plan. For us to plan a year in advance is a little bit too much actually.
So all we have planned so far is that we have flights to Vancouver booked. We're flying from London. We're gonna get into Vancouver. We've got 4 nights of accommodation in Vancouver City. And whilst we're there, we're gonna try to get a vehicle.
We've been looking online already, and the 2 kind of ideas that we're looking at that are within our budget are either an old cargo van or a old large SUV, like a full-size SUV that's built on a truck chassis. So something that we can If we go down the route of the truck, then we take out the back seats, we'll build some basic bed set up, and we'll have some pull-out kitchen at the back. If we go down the route of the van, then we'll try and build a fixed bed in the back with maybe a little space to cook inside the van. It's not the first time we've done this. We've built camper vans before, and we've travelled like this in quite a few other countries before, and you'll probably hear us referring to those throughout the series. So yeah,
just need to see how we can make it work in Canada.
Yeah.
We're also looking into four-wheel drive this time because we really think we'll need it around about Canada.
We've never had four-wheel drive before on any of the other trips, and although the van here would give us a bigger space, we're not going to have the four-wheel drive, and a lot of the places that we already know that we want to be going to, we're probably going to need it, or it would certainly be easier with it, so that's kind of pushing us towards the truck idea, but we'll see what we can get.
Yeah.
And so probably the main factor that determines what vehicle we get will be the budget. We don't have much budget. The only way that we can manage to travel like this is from saving from previous jobs. When we do work, we try and save everything that we can, and then we try and last as long as possible for the rest of the year travelling like this. So we want to make this trip last months, and so that means we need to be pretty strict with the budget, but we hopefully want to show in these videos that you don't need a lot of money to travel. If you want to do what we're doing and what many other people on YouTube are doing, you don't need much money for it. A lot of people on YouTube maybe don't talk about how much they spend, and it looks like they've got some amazing glamorous life, but yeah, you can do it on a tight budget.
So how is our trip actually going to look like, and what you're going to see in our videos is hopefully like a real traveling. How we do it, how we live on the road, what do you need, how we move about.
We want to show you the good and the bad. We don't just want to try and show the best of every place. So you'll hopefully see our day-to-day life and how it is to live out the back of a vehicle for months at a time.
So we'll be camping a lot, we will be trying to freedom camp or boondog or however you want to call it. We'll be staying outside of the campsites most of the time.
Sometimes that's glamorous, sometimes that's staying in some beautiful spot away in the mountains where you've got the place to yourself and some beautiful lake.
Yeah.
Other times that means sleeping in Walmart parking lot. And we only know this from doing it in previous countries, but you'll get an idea of how we travel.
We also love mountains and spending time in mountains, so we'll be doing a lot of hiking, we'll be doing climbing, we will want to explore as many towns and cities as possible.
We also like to visit breweries and wineries and taste as much food as we can from here and everywhere that we go, so
that gives us
you'll probably see lots of food and drink as well.
That gives us some outlook on the culture as well, so hopefully we'll find out about that, how it goes in Canada, how people actually live.
And yeah, we don't know how to do this vlog style of video. We enjoy watching them. And we hope that what we can film we'll actually be able to put across to you guys really how it is here. We'll see how we get on. At least the future videos are going to be more interesting than this, because you might actually get to see something and not just our ugly faces sitting here talking.
Yapping.
So if any of this sounds interesting to you because you maybe already have a working holiday visa and you're planning on coming to Canada and doing something similar to this, we also hope to show you how to do the basic things when you come here at first, like setting up a bank account, getting a new phone contract, getting social security numbers, all these things that you have to do when you move to a new country that isn't always easy. It takes a lot of research. We enjoy doing the research, so hopefully when we go and do these things in real life, we can just show you guys on the video how we do it.
And if you're only planning to come to Canada for a short trip, hopefully you'll get some tips as well, where to go, what are the best places to visit and stuff like that.
And maybe you're not planning on coming to Canada on a working holiday visa, maybe you're not even planning on coming to Canada at all ever, maybe you just want to watch us to get a bit of a laugh.
Maybe,
hopefully you'll be able to understand the accents.
Yeah, well, let us know in the comments if it's a problem. I'll try my best.
I think it's more likely to be me that needs to try, but we'll see.
And for our friends and family, it's great to hear that you're all interested, and we would love to finally share the journeys with you this time, really in depth, I guess.
Yeah, hopefully it
Not
shows
just some
more than just on
pictures.
Instagram. We've done Instagram for years, but it only seems to show the good parts and you don't really get a true idea of what we're doing, so hopefully this will show more. So if you're still here listening to us rambling on, then you must be at least a little bit interested in what we've got to say. So yeah,
Next time we'll see you, it will probably be in Vancouver.
hopefully these plans that we talk about will actually go to plan.
Work out, and
if you want to continue watching along and see how we get on this journey, then hit subscribe, turn on that little notification bell next to it, and you'll get some notification every time we upload a video. And yeah, we'll see you in Vancouver.
see you in Vancouver.